What's up? It's your favorite Nolly hippie, CODAY SAYSO, and this is a really big, controversial interview. Stay in tune. I'm doing my second interview in exactly a week with
No shame.
You already know how it goes, CODAY SAYSO. Yo, how you got the name No Shame? Like, I wanna know the story and all that. How you got that name?
Alright, I'm gonna let everybody know this right now. The real thing is this. Ever since I was a kid, everybody would always say, "Dog, you have no shame. What's wrong with you? You have no shame." I would just hear that word all the time. And then they say the way I say those words is just like the way that my voice says those two words. They're just like, yo, that's your name. So that was my pet name from I was a kid. Everybody would try to give me different names like Tony and all of this, but in the ghetto, everybody knew me as that name. So it's just that name just came naturally. That's why I have a tattoo on my arm.
So what's the best and wildest memory you got of a party at a club or somewhere? I want to hear you say names. I want to hear you say the location and all that. Don't hold nothing back.
The wildest? Alright, I remember this like...
Remember, people was watching it and they seen the video footage. I seen the video footage, so I want to hear some real details right now.
Alright. I don't know the name of the club because it was like about like 4 years ago. But it was some club in the Bronx. And
BX, stand up. You already know the Bronx, stand up.
I was in the Bronx. It was somewhere on Gun Hill Road. That much I remember.
Shout out to the Bronx.
So I was just climbing. They just put the song on. I just cleared the entire stage. And the girl was just, you know, she had her legs so on the floor like she wanted me to just jump off or something and just start daggering her. So I started just climbing the little pool, whatever that thing is that you can just climb. I started climbing and I jumped. And I was supposed to land on her pussy, but I didn't land on her face. So I started daggering her face.
Wow.
I started daggering her face. And next thing you know, some next boy just come and start daggering her pussy. So I'm like, she getting a double fuck. She getting a double fuck. So I'm like, oh my God. And that was the craziest memory because I remember that because it was really like probably the craziest thing that I probably ever did to know I did that to the girl. And the thing is the craziest thing about it is that I did it and she didn't get mad. She wanted me to do it more.
Wow.
So mind
legendary.
It was legendary. And for all those who don't know, that girl's nationality is Trini. I respect the Trini girls.
Big up to all the Trini girl, them, you know. CODAY SAYSO, me just love all the Trini girl. You don't know.
Man, I love them.
I love them too.
They know how to ride. They know how to ride. They know how to give good head. They know how to give sweet wine. And they make some good food. Shout out to the Trini that know how to make doubles. That's my favorite Trini food.
What about roti?
Oh no, roti that can go on, but doubles is my favorite food from Trinidad.
I hear that.
You know, I wrote something on Facebook the other day. DJs can play females more than they know how to play music. They know how to lie to a female, but can't even play a valid song in the club.
That's the phrase of the summer. DJs, what?
They know how to play a female better than they know how to play music.
That's the phrase of the summer. CODAY SAYSO, I approve this message.
Like, I don't understand that. You know how to transition into a pussy, but you can't transition into a valid song in the club. That's what I don't understand. You go from, let me think of a good one that I actually heard 2 years ago. I remember this like yesterday. They was playing Slow Motion by Vibes Cartel. How you go from Slow Motion to Jump by Rupee? How do you go from a slow wine to a jump up soca song? So you understand my point though. That's what I'm saying. The party world, it doesn't, the way it was back then is not like how it is now. Everybody is trying to fight one another. The mixing is the drama, the gossip. And I'm going to tell you another phrase. A lot of these people who is 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30 in the party world, still throwing 18 plus parties, they never grew up. A lot of the people you see in the club,
they got to get this money though. They got to get this money.
But let me tell you something. Let me ask you a real question though. I understand about getting money, but let me ask you something. Is it worth losing yourself to get money?
It depends. Now, like you got to think of it like this. One bad apple can't ruin the whole barrel. I'm not saying everybody. One bad apple cannot ruin the whole barrel.
I'm not saying everybody in the party world is the same, but I'm saying that, you know, alright, I'll give you a good example. Starlight. He posted a comment on the somebody status. I forgot what the hell, whose status it was. But he said oh, why are you trying to shit on backyard parties? It's easy money. Okay, it's easy money, but let me ask you something. Look at the amount of illegal shit that happened in a backyard party. You 24, 25 years old, let's just put a number out there. 24, 25 years old. There's 16, 17-year-olds in a backyard party because half the time they don't even check ID. So you wind up on a 16, 17-year-old, then you got liquor being sold underage. Cops come down, look how much people could get locked up right there. They're not thinking about all of that. They stuck in that high school hood mindset that, you know, oh, me can't do whatever more for them. No, I'm not care about all of that. Make them go suck up them more.
But he gotta make this money though. He gotta make this money.
Listen, he can make his money however he wants. At the end of the day, if he want to make his money, I'm not even talking about Star, I'm talking about everyone in general. If they want to make their money,
So your tongue preacher, your tongue preacher.
listen, if they want to make their money however they want to make it, let them make it. I'm gonna make an official statement right now. When September 6th of 2017 hit, I'm done with 18 plus parties because a lot of these people who's over the age of 24, they never grew up. They are what I like to call little kids in a grown people's body.
So you trying to become a role model?
I can only be a role model to people who listen and observe. If you can't sit there and see yourself, you at an 18 plus party, and I'm not saying if you at that age, it is nothing wrong with that. If you want to do that, that's your life, I could care less. But you at an 18 plus party, if you really, really, truly think about it, when are you really gonna grow up? There's people that have kids, half of them have kids, half of them got people who's pregnant, half of them is doing so much shit on the law that they can't even take care of their own priorities. They would rather spend, let me use a perfect example, Mel's birthday bash, that was back in March. The highest drink special was $3,000. That's enough to be mortgaged. You spend $3,000 on liquor, but you complain about your mother giving you a hard time at home. So where's the money that you want to save up to move out? That's what I'm trying to say. You trying to be damn near 30, still living with your parents and wondering why your life is a living hell? Sacrifice. That's what a lot of them don't know. They have to sacrifice. Sacrifice partying. If you have to go a whole month without it, do it.
That's why you not in the party world no more?
I'm doing me. I'm getting my life together. I'm done with the 18 plus world. After all these events in August and even a weekend, I am done. They need to grow up. They need to realize that there's more to life. They're partying in Studio 10, Club Love, and all of this. I know people like in the streets, Sashi Shamble. Those people, they're running the 21 plus world right now because they are mature. Those grown people that go to those clubs, they're mature. They sacrifice their time. They do what they need to do. They pay their bills and they just want to have a good time. But those are the people who don't need to go out every freaking weekend. Why do you feel like you need to do it? If you don't have your own car, your own house, what are you doing partying every weekend? That's when you should be saving to better your life. I know people with 3 kids who would rather party away their whole check than take care of their own kids.
That's sad.
I know people who would rather, you know, lie to a female and treat her like shit, but get mad when someone treats their mother or their sister like shit.
It's basically a double standard.
It is a double standard. That's what I'm seeing. Like, people need to grow up. There's so much things in people's mind that they're not realizing. Grow up. You are not a kid anymore. You still have that high school mentality that you want to fight anybody that try to look at you the wrong way. If they step on your shoe, you want to fight them. If they, you know, they look at your girl the wrong way, you want to fight them. Grow up. You're not in high school. You are a grown-ass man. You're a grown-ass woman. Act like it, be like it. Stop doing this little kid shit. It's not like, I understand in our 20s we still make mistakes. There's nothing wrong with making mistakes, but make a mistake that will actually teach you to better your life.
So basically, people not learning from their mistakes.
They didn't learn, because if you learn, let me ask something. If you got a first kid and you're not taking care of it, then you got another girl pregnant, where does it gonna pop in your head that you damn near how much years old and you didn't grow up? That's what I'm trying to say. If you want to know the truth, the reason I stopped hanging with a lot of them is because of the fake shit that goes behind the scene. Everybody talk about each other but want to dap each other up in the club. That's the thing I can't bother with. That's why I don't hang around with nobody. If you see me and Mel got a brothership that's understandable. Me and Mel, we'll have our arguments, you know, we'll talk our little shit. We won't go a long period of time without talking, but if something happened in the club, me and him is there for each other. But people like Star, Shane, and the rest of them, I'm not cool with them because of the shit that I heard that they said behind my back. There's always a little informer in every circle, and there's an informer in their circle that they don't even know about. There, I have screenshots. I have people coming to me and telling me what happened. That's why I'm not cool with them. You want to know the truth? I wish that me and Shane was cool like how we used to be, but I can't talk to him because he's not seeing where he went wrong. You sat there behind my back and called me all types of shit, and you couldn't confront me as a man and say, listen, this is how I feel. Just tell me, I don't like this about you, I don't like you, and as a grown man to a grown man, if that's how you feel, you go about your business, I go about mine. You know how much people I see in the club that I don't like? And we walk past each other, right? We don't like each other, and we will still, mature-wise, walk past each other. You be in your corner, I be in my corner, we turn up, go about our business. Why you feel like you have to fight that person? Why you still in that childish behavior, all that blood, crib, gang BS? We're grown people, you're not kids. If you talking about that crunk blood BS at 24, 25, 26 years old, when are you really gonna grow up? You're gonna be 40 still doing that? That's why this generation has a problem. I will always defend a female before I defend a nigga. Because at least, I'll tell you this much, people disagree with me on this, but most of the time, the men be wrong more than the females. Because the boys be doing something, and I call them boys because you acting like a little boy. So if you want to act like a little boy, stay far away from me. Because I don't hang around with children. I hang around with grown people. People who pay their bills and can go out and have a good time when it's needed. I hate that phrase, oh, take off for work, the party gonna be late. So I'm supposed to sacrifice my 8-9 hours to party just to spend money?
So they be influencing you to literally not get paid, not get no money to go inside a party just to have fun?
That's what I'm saying. Like, you want me to sacrifice a nice good check just to go party and support you because you're getting the money from it? Now, why should I support you when all you do is be grimy to the DJ? All you do is, you know, you be grimy to everybody.